Shadow and I are rockhounding today in the desert, and we're walking along a dry riverbed. But we're not the only ones to have been here. Something's been here before. Just a little ways up ahead of us are the tracks of what's been here before us, and we're going to show them to you. But do you see that track right there? And another one right here, and another one right here. That has been imprinted into this sandstone for many millions of years. This print here is a little bigger, as is that one. And this one. And this one looks like it's the next step from that one. Well, no, not quite, because I can now see a pattern. There's one, there's one, 1, 2, 3. I can see part of this one. 4, this one must have eroded away. 5. Little Shadow, you're on the dinosaur tracks. Come here, little buddy. Come here, little buddy. Well, here we go. You see one there, and one there, and one there. So there are 2 different sizes of prints. Some real big ones and some smaller ones. What we are seeing here are dinosaur tracks that were imprinted in an ancient seabed. And at that time, this area was heavily wooded. And we know this because we're here rockhounding, and there's a lot of petrified wood around here. Now, the type of dinosaur, they do fall into 2 distinct classes. The first class is the Dilophosaurs. The second dinosaur is a Megapenosaurus. I know about these things because I have an advanced degree in dinosaurology. Shadow, where did you go, buddy? Oh, there you are. Stay by me, this is a dangerous area. Back to the dinosaurs. Here's the Megapenosaurus. What? Oh, it's about the same height as a human male. Okay. And the Dilophosaurus. And that's about, maybe 3 times as tall as a human male. That's the big prints right there. And that must be then, obviously, the smaller ones. Well, we're here rockhounding, and we're going to be looking for petrified wood and also gypsum, particularly in the form of selenite. Gypsum is abundant in this area, and there's actually a mountain around the corner we're going to go to called Mineral Mountain, where you can find big chunks of it. We're going to check that out, and we're going to also look for some nice pieces of petrified wood. The desert is in bloom with a multitude of colors, and I'm not a flora person, so I can't tell you what most of these are, but they're beautiful, and you get this only in the spring in the desert. But in the spring, the desert comes alive. Here, this barren land, which most of the year is just dry as a bone, flourishes in the spring for a few short weeks. A lot of these beautiful little, I think they're called seagull lilies. Just up the road here a ways is Mineral Mountain with the gypsum. There's a gypsum mine and lots of easy to just gather up samples of selenite. So we're going to drive here through the desert for a couple of miles, and then we're going to drive just a little bit from there and gather some petrified wood. Shadow, you're being ridiculous. You're being ridiculous, Shadow. Shadow, you're being ridiculous. The things I put up with him. All right, I screwed up, and I'm really embarrassed. When I was coming out from where the dinosaur tracks were, we came to a junction where I was supposed to turn right. I turned left. And I didn't have any cell coverage out there, so I didn't have GPS, so I didn't know, really, for quite some time. And then when it dawned on me, I was too far in the opposite direction. But I really wanted to get petrified wood. So the mountain, which I was calling Mineral Mountain, by the way, is Glitter Mountain. It's known as Glitter Mountain. We'll do that again, but we're going to go after the petrified wood. So I drove a little further to Hurricane Mesa, and we're approaching the top. They say hurricane here, it's spelled hurricane. It's so beautiful, but there's a lot of specimens of petrified wood that we can find up here. So we will do our rockhounding for petrified wood. And petrified wood tumbles really well. Well, some of it does. Most of it does. It's got a lot of color to it. It's often referred to as agatized wood, and that's essentially what it is. And I'll show you some pieces that I've tumbled when we get home. But we're going to look for those kind. Color, not too big, and take them home and tumble them. Okay, we are on top of the mesa, and we are going to start looking for petrified wood. This is a really cool camp spot right here, and I was just thinking this would be a good place to come for astrophotography. I'm going to check the elevation here in a minute. This right here, that is a jasper, but I would not call that petrified wood, but it is a beautiful jasper. This is interesting. That's gypsum. That's what that is. That is gypsum. Yeah, that is petrified wood right there. Oh, Shadow, you're making me nervous. Don't get too close to that edge. Yeah, that Shadow, no, you're making me nervous. That is beautiful. Wow. See, that is just a beautiful, beautiful jasper. Wow. All right, there's got to be more around here. That is another beautiful jasper that I believe this is petrified wood right here. Oh, that's gorgeous. All right, we're finding some good stuff. Here's a bunch of petrified wood here. We'll take a few of these pieces here. I don't want to fall off the edge of this cliff. It's a nice one right there. Just take a few of these. More petrified wood. Now, I have been told that some of the petrified wood up here has uranium in it and is radioactive, and I'm gonna test that. I have a Geiger counter at home. That's a beautiful piece of petrified wood right there. Here's one. Oh, that's a beautiful, big, beautiful piece. We'll take it home and wash it up and show it to you. Oh, there's a beautiful piece of petrified wood right there. No, it's not. It looked like one though, doesn't it? It looks like one, but it's not. But there's a beautiful jasper. It's getting a little bigger. That's a beautiful jasper. Look at this. Is that not spectacular? God has created beauty everywhere you go on this globe. All right, here's another spot of gypsum. Right there. That's gypsum. That's what they make sheetrock out of. It's about a 2 on the Mohs hardness scale. They also make chalk out of it. A lot of industrial purposes, fertilizer as well. And some more beautiful flowers. What is this right here? It almost looks like obsidian or an arrowhead. Uh-oh. Somewhere along the line I lost my little tool. And this is a good one. Oh, that's a beautiful agate. That is a big, beautiful agate. We got one finally. Yay! Take that home and clean it up. However, I have discovered that somewhere I dropped my tool, my pick. So I'll try to follow my footprints back and see if we can find it. I'm finding nice big ones now that I've misplaced my tool. This one I gotta wash off, but it looks pretty promising. Hey buddy, can you help me find my little tool, buddy? I found it. And you know what? I would be remiss if I didn't tell you that when I was a little boy, when I couldn't find something, which was often, my mother told me to go to a quiet place, kneel down, and ask God to help me find it. And it worked every time, and I'm not making this up. And what did I do? I asked God, while I was looking, to help me find this. And I found it in the most unlikely place, under a tree. Of all this walking around I've done here in this area today, and I have traversed this a lot, to have found it, I really didn't think I would find it. But just like when I was a little boy, God answers prayers. I just have to tell you that. God does answer prayers. Shadow and I didn't plan on staying the night tonight, but it's so peaceful. I don't know if we'll spend the night or not, but I'm going to start a little fire and cook up one of my backpacking meals that I carry with me all the time. I even have a little dog food for Shadow, just for times like this when, who knows, maybe we will stay the night, maybe we won't. It's just too peaceful to leave, and the sun is going to set, and it's just going to be gorgeous. So yeah, I can't miss this moment. So I have a little set of stairs for Shadow, so he can hop up. They even have little paw marks on them. I use the ladder because I have a lift kit. So I got some water boiling right there. I got some firewood gathered. I'm going to set up my chair over by the fire and get some food for Shadow, and we'll have some dinner. For you here, let's set it over here. And your water. I'll get him more food and water later. Oops. I'll get you some more, buddy. I'll get you some more. I won't let you run out. This wasn't planned, honestly. The plan was to show you the dinosaur tracks and then go over to Mineral Mountain or Glitter Mountain and show you the selenite, and then do some rockhounding for petrified wood at the nearby mesas. But I turned the wrong direction, as I told you, so we ended up here, and it's just beautiful. And I didn't find as much petrified wood as I thought we would, but we found it, and we found a couple of really good pieces, and we found a couple of nice agates, a lot of little ones, but a couple of good-sized ones. And also, we just have been having a great time, haven't we, Shadow? Have you been having fun? What do you got in your eye there? Let me get that. There you go. There you go, little buddy. We always have fun, don't we? Yeah. That's a big fire. There's just something about fires. I think it strikes a chord in our primal heartstrings or something. But they're so relaxing. And I love the sound of them. Yeah, I know that look. It's a look of, I want to go home. We will in a bit, Shadow.